This is Ryan from Iowa Solar, and this series is called Better Solar. Ever compared the sticker price of solar panels at the big box stores to what it actually costs to get them on your roof? Let's break it down. The problem is most people look at Harbor Freight panels priced around $120 for a 100-watt panel or $160 for a 100-watt kit and think, wow, that's cheap. But these numbers don't tell you the whole story. Your project isn't just panels. You need racking, inverters, labor, and wiring, costs that far exceed the panels themselves. For example, you can go out right now and get these 100-watt monocrystalline solar panels for $120 on harborfreight.com, and you can find these solar mounts on Amazon for just $45. That means a total price of $165 or $1.65 per watt for off-the-shelf components. But the nationwide average is $21,000 for a 7-kilowatt system, or about $3 a watt. So why are solar companies charging you $3 a watt when you can buy the supplies for half the price? The first thing to note is these are going on your house or powering your house, and you likely live in a city that enforces building codes. Those Amazon solar panels and Amazon solar racking likely isn't rated for the wind speed that your city's ordinance will require. Here in Iowa, anything we install in the city has to be approved by a licensed engineer to meet 120-mile-an-hour wind speed requirements. And out in the county, it's between 110 and 120. Just a couple of years ago, our entire area was hit by a derecho with sustained 70 and 80-mile winds just blowing constantly. And these would have torn those cheap systems right out of the ground or right off your roof. The second cost is labor. While you might have the DIY skills to get up on your roof and set up your system, a lot of people don't. And getting on your roof can be dangerous. Statistics show that 70% of household accidents are from falls. So roofers often have extra training and extra safety equipment just to install solar safely. Third, while you might have solar DC power for cheap, you have to convert that power to AC power at the common 120-240 volts that we use in our homes. Inverters take DC power from your solar panels and convert it to AC power, but inverters are a big chunk of the installation cost. Lastly, there's also all the little stuff. Cities and utility companies won't approve solar installation plans unless they are done by a licensed contractor, because you're connecting something to the power grid that everyone shares and uses. If you install solar incorrectly, you could cause hazards for utility workers if your solar panels backfeed onto the grid during a power outage. You might price out Harbor Freight panels and think you're nearly done, but once a roofer quotes time and labor to mount them, plus adding racking, wiring, and inverters, that panel cost becomes a small piece of the whole puzzle. Microinverters alone can double your per watt expenses compared to string inverters, and good racking mounts aren't cheap nor optional. The true project cost includes labor, hardware, inverters, permits, insurance, and overhead. And skipping any piece or misestimating these items means trouble. You're going to get poor performance, an unsafe solar installation, or a lot of surprise bills for little things that you forgot to buy. You want real localized pricing tailored to your roof, energy needs, and preferred equipment? Reach out to Iowa Solar, and I would love to help you go green. Be sure to like and subscribe for our next video to understand more about the ups and downs of solar power. Watch this next video to learn about one of the most popular solutions for attaching solar panels to your roof.